I wish my boyfriend's girl best friend would just disappear. I, 20 female, met Theo, 19 male, about a year ago, and we started dating 6 months ago. And honestly, he's a lovely guy. He's thoughtful, kind, and pretty attractive, and most nights I feel like I'm punching well above my weight. My only problem is his girl best friend, Lily. They've known each other since they were 15, and they've been best friends since, from what I've heard. By best friends, I mean they talk almost every day, and she's the person that he looks towards for advice. I'm so jealous of her, I cannot even start. She studies medicine at Oxford, a university that I could never get into. She gets along amazingly with his parents, and I hate to say it, but she's quite pretty. I constantly find myself comparing myself to her, and I feel inadequate. The worst thing is, I have no real reason to feel this way. She's probably one of the politest people out there, and she's never once made me feel left out or unwelcome. She's been nothing but lovely to me, and it drives me nuts. I almost wish that she was a bitch. Before we started dating, Theo told me that when they were 18, the two took a trip to Croatia where they hooked up, but they didn't sleep together. He told me that nothing came of it, and they both think that it was kind of a drunken mistake and never spoke of it again. I can't stop thinking about why he would be with me when he can get a girl like her. I just can't stop comparing myself. I want to tell him to cut her off so badly, but I don't want to be the reason he loses a 4-year-long friendship. I'm slowly losing my mind. I feel like there's aside from the hooking up part, you would probably still feel this way because you're just jealous of her and a little insecure, which is something that you could definitely work on and that would help a lot. But I'm also just a little bit confused. I understand that they're friends, but they also hooked up, which changes it a lot. To me, that changes it a lot. If my boyfriend had a best friend of 4 years that was a girl, I'd be like, cool, hang out with her, whatever. We can hang out. Yeah, sure. Love that. But if then he had told me that we went on a trip and hooked up, I'd be like, not cool. No, that's your ex hookup. You've hooked up with her before. I think that changes things so much, in my opinion. I don't know. Am I wrong? Let me know. But I would not be comfortable with my boyfriend being best friends with someone that he hooked up with, even if they say that it was a drunken mistake and blah, blah, blah. Who knows if that's actually the case? The top comment says, the issue isn't the best friend. I know this because my partner had a girl best friend when we started dating 13 years ago. Always felt weird around her, jealousy, wanted her to disappear. Guess what? She did. She moved to another state. We didn't see her for 5 years. I thought I was living the dream until he got a new work colleague where I felt the exact same way. Guess what? That one moved away too. And now she just gets replaced. Or let's just say I project my own insecurities onto every woman I sense that he has a true connection with. Try to find what she's triggering in you and work on that. I guarantee you her disappearance will not solve your problems. T. I want to see someone talking about that fact that they hooked up though, because it's really stressing me out. I just think it changes the dynamic so much. This person said, if they never given you a reason to worry, then of course don't ask that. But maybe have a talk with your boyfriend about how you feel just to get some closure or so he knows. But from this, it does sound like it's something you'll have to work through emotionally, especially since you seem to think that you're not good enough for your boyfriend. That's such a bad thing, thinking for yourself. Focusing on your self-esteem and loving yourself more might help you in the long run. And then this person said, it's not that he's with you when he could have her. It's that they crossed the boundary, didn't like it, and stepped back behind the line. He doesn't want her. Even if the hookup was him shooting his shot, she shot it down. She likes you. She likes her best friend and his family. He likes you. He's choosing to be with you. Unless you don't trust his feelings for you and think that he'd rather be with her if she wanted him, there's no reason to be jealous. But don't start with someone if you can't trust them because of your own insecurities. Am I insecure? Am I insecure for not wanting my boyfriend to be friends with someone that he hooked up with? I've never had to experience that, so maybe I would feel differently, but off the rip, I can genuinely say that I would feel uncomfortable. I think I would, and I think I wouldn't want him to be friends with her. And I don't understand why no one is talking about this. to be honest. But she doesn't think that it's a problem, so I'm not going to make her think that it's a problem. And maybe like that does have something to do with it, that they hooked up or something. I don't know. I feel like that would be something to think about. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.